An aerial bomb about to explode suddenly dropped, lodging itself above the field hospital. Everyone panicked and fled in all directions at the site, but a nurse unfortunately tripped in the chaos and accidentally hit the winch lift switch, causing the hydrogen-filled airship to rise rapidly. If the airship struck the bomb above, everyone would surely die. In this critical moment, Soldier Jimmy ran to the winch and quickly shut off the switch, but the rope snapped under the pull of the hydrogen balloon. As it drew closer and closer to the bomb, everyone surged toward the door, but the door opened inward, and with so many people packed together, it couldn't be opened at all. Jimmy, however, ran in the opposite direction, darting into a small dark room. He immediately locked the door, and then buried himself completely under tons of rubber. Soon, the airship rose to the ceiling and hit the bomb. The detonation mechanism inside activated instantly. After the explosion, only Jimmy survived. Realizing the brutality of war, Jimmy, upon returning to the battlefield, did something desperate. He sharpened a bullet to a keen point, loaded it into his rifle, then aimed the barrel at his own palm. Gritting his teeth, he fired. This was because during World War I, the French army had a regulation. If a soldier was wounded by the enemy and lost combat capability, he could go home and retire early. But the doctor saw immediately that Jimmy's wound was self-inflicted. Ultimately, at the court-martial, Jimmy was sentenced to death for desertion. He and 4 other deserters were escorted to the front lines, to the no-man's land between the two armies. The chances of survival were virtually nil. But Jimmy was incredibly lucky. After being thrown by a shell blast, he suffered only minor injuries. He then discovered a cellar, pushed open the wooden door, and took refuge inside. At that moment, the French counterattack began. Soldiers took up their weapons and prepared to charge, but the Germans immediately set up machine guns and opened fire, killing many soldiers. Shortly after, a dying soldier also crawled into the cellar. With injuries too severe, he stopped breathing the moment he entered. Seeing this, Jimmy quickly stripped off the man's uniform and put it on, took his dog tags, and switched them with his own. Finally, he climbed out of the cellar, hoisted a wounded soldier onto his back, played the part of a heroic warrior, and left the battlefield with honor.